Hi, my name is Agata. Welcome in Agata's Cottage. Today it's Friday Sews. I think it's episode 84. I think. So I'm recording this video second time because I forgot to turn on my mic. I did turn on everything else, forgot about the mic. So I will try to be brief because I'm getting tired. So what I have been up to last week. I made shorts for Alice. As I mentioned last week, I was planning to make shorts for her for school, although I did attempt to buy shorts for her first. I thought it would be quicker and easier option. Unfortunately, in shops there is no shorts that are suitable for girls that will fit school requirements. So there was no shorts that would be knee length, that would be black or navy. Everything was very short, and I mean ridiculously short. I wore some questionable outfits in my day, but some of those shorts made me blush. So I made Alice shorts. Here they are. So I use Love Notions pattern. It's called Girls Summer Kai shorts, capri, and trousers. They have also the adult version of that pattern. So this pattern comes in two length of the shorts, 4 inches and 6 inches. However, I did extend that length. They weren't long enough to meet school requirements because Alice has unbelievably long legs. I use size 14 on her. She has plenty of room because they are made in wovens. I wanted to make sure that she's comfortable and it's not too tight. So here they are. They have a flat front and they have elasticated back. They have mid rise and it's wide leg. So here they are. They have very odd construction of the pocket, and I thought it's very curious pocket construction. However, I will be changing them a little bit because Ali said they are very difficult to get into. So that's the pocket on from the inside. So pocket is in one piece and it's attached fully from the waistband, and you put your arms in from the top, basically from the waistband. And Alice said it's just a little bit awkward, and she asked me to make it more slanted and the pocket deeper. So that's what I will be doing with the next pair of those trousers. I will be making long version for her in the cotton I got from Ecobee recently. They also have back pockets, and she said they are very comfortable. They were relatively quick to make, and I did enjoy sewing process for them, so I will definitely give a go of the adult version. The next thing I was working on is a blouse for Sew April blouse. Unfortunately, I didn't finish it because my shoulder was recovering slowly. It took a little bit longer for me to apply all the changes. Plus, I messed up. So what I did narrow shoulder adjustment of 1/4 of an inch. It's not enough. I need to make a bigger one for the next one. I did sway back adjustment and I did FBA, and I applied the changes to the front and back pattern pieces, but I forgot that I need to apply changes to the facing as well. There were minor changes, however, because the facing is interfaced, it wasn't flexible enough to got stretched into place, so I had to unpick it and redo the pattern pieces. The pattern I'm using is Simplicity 9469, and I'm doing view C, the length of the view C, but with the sleeves of view B. So I took the original length of the sleeve. I didn't do any adjustments. I just took sleeve as it is, and I absolutely love how it's turning around. I did despise sewing with this fabric. Don't get me wrong, it's fabulous viscose I got last year from Dries and Stoffen. However, this fabric catches so quickly that you need to be extremely careful when pinning, when sewing, when handling the fabric, because you will get the running thread very quickly. And I think I have in one or two spots a little marking, but there's nothing I can do about that. I don't have any more fabric left. I have little scraps that I will use for scrunchies, and that's it. I use a Specky Seamstress label to include on my blouse, and I do have hems on the sleeves and hem on the bottom to finish, and basically that's all that I need to do to finish. I will need to figure out how to adjust the sleeve a little bit more because it's dropping off my sleeve, so I might need to just bring it a tiny bit more. For the next one, I will be adjusting shoulder a little bit more, so it will have probably a 3/4 of an inch narrow shoulder adjustment for the future. What other things I was working on? I actually cut out some bags and zipper pouches, stuff like that, that I'm planning to work on the next sewing social. I will be going on the Saturday, the 10th of May. So it will be at So in Nace. If know that there are still some spots available, so if you are in the area and you would like to consider it, it's great fun. So that's all what I worked on. My plans. I want to finish this blouse. Uh, Probably tomorrow I will participate in live organized by Easy from Dizzy Quilts and Sews, and I will make a dress for the project Dress a Girl. We'll see how life is because we have some plans for tomorrow afternoon. But if I'm free, I will join and I will sew the dress. I will be working on the trousers that I mentioned for Alice, and I want to work on a Linda purse, the new pattern by Adam from Adam Sews. I saw this pattern on a day when Adam released it, and I absolutely loved it. I checked with him the finish back measurements because I have specific plan in my head for this pattern, and it fits perfectly to my need. So I bought the pattern and I cut out the pattern pieces. I'm just waiting for the zipper tape in the color that I need to arrive, and I will be working on that back. If I will have enough time, it depends on the life and weather, etc. I want to work on one more of the blouses that I was planning for doing, so April blouse. Unfortunately, I basically messed up with participating in So April Blouse. I was convinced, and I don't know how, that 1st of May is tomorrow on Saturday. I was so sure that I was like, yeah, I have plenty of time. I will finish my blouse. I will start another one. I will have time for posting and everything. And I was going on, and then somehow I checked the date today, and it's 2nd of May, and I was like, no, something is wrong. Today is not 2nd of May. To be honest, I was thinking in my head why people start posting for Me Made May so early, but it's just, you know, because I messed up basically. And that's what happens when you don't have to sign the documents for work every day and you don't write the date every day. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm still excited to work on my blouses and I will share them with you when I'm done. Life update. As I mentioned last week, we went sightseeing. We went to Howth with a member of my family from Poland. They were visiting Ireland and they let me know that they are here for a few days. So I organized day out for us and we had great fun. And as usually, Ireland was fabulous. The weather was spot on. It was perfectly just windy enough to show them how amazing it is when you are standing on the cliffs in Howth. You spread your arms and you let the wind take all your negative thoughts, all your problems away. It's just kind of like baptism by the wind almost. It's just fantastic feeling. It's my one of my favorite spots in Ireland anyway, so I do like to share it with my friends and family, and I was happy I can show off beauty of my second home. We also did some usual stuff, plus as I mentioned, I did my arm was sore a little bit. I did push it with driving a bit on Friday. Unfortunately, sticking in traffic is not great when you need to hold you're steering wheel all the time, and it does put the pressure on your arm. So yeah, that's life. um, I did some meal prep, so it will make my life easier for the coming months. It's just, it's good to have certain things done in the freezer. So Alice was very excited about that. As I mentioned, I did rest a bit, and I took my time doing all the changes with the patterns I was working on, just to make sure I'm not pushing my uh, arm too much. We also picked Alice's glasses. So she's wearing glasses, and she wore them yesterday to school first time. I will pop the picture here. We picked them up Wednesday afternoon. And I just wanted to say how unbelievably proud of the current generation, of the young generation I am. Because I remember when I started wearing glasses, how much bullying and mean comments and other mean things were, and how extremely supportive and encouraging and just amazing Alice's friends are. So when she walked to them with her glasses on, they were all in awe how fabulous she looks, how the glasses fits her. They just, they are just perfect on her, and they were very vocal about it, and it made my heart grow with just feeling that maybe this world is not doomed, maybe the young generation is not as messed up as my generation is. But anyway, I was very happy for her, and she doesn't mind wearing them. She said, like, "Mommy, everything is clear now." In fairness, we were preparing her for potential bullying because we were afraid that there might be some nasty comments. And Alice come up with idea that in case someone tells her something bad, she will tell them, "You should respect me. I paid money to see you." So she made me chuckle when I heard that. But anyway, I'm happy she is happy, and I'm very happy she has such amazing friends. And to parents of those friends, I'm grateful for raising their kids to embrace others. Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. I think perimenopause is kicking my butt this week. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching. I'm wondering, are you participating in Me Made May? What are your pledges? I decided not to put additional pressure on myself and just skip it this year. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, clean your sewing machine and change your needle, and press subscribe and like button. Apparently, YouTube likes when someone likes my video, and it might recommend me to one of your friends. Thanks. Bye. Munchkin wave.